Hello everyone. I hope I'm recording. I think I am. I came today to show you what I've been working on. First of all, my room. What a disaster. Oh. I have everything that a person could want for a desk in a room. But there's no space for storage. I've run out of space for storage. So, the last time, I'm just going to move this over here for now. The last time I was on, I had showed you this. It was actually a photo album. So I've made it into my own ephemera. And I just taped the edges and I cut them where I wanted to cut them. I showed you that in the video, so I'll give you an update here. This is everything I have in here now, and this is probably going to change again. Anyways, it's full. So then, I was showing you the, I don't know where I put, oh there it is I think, hang on. Yeah, this photo album. Well, unfortunately, when you put stuff in, it tends to come out. So I've stuck a piece of paper in here hoping that'll help. It has somewhat, but not bunches. Okay, so these with the lift up sheets are not that good. I thought it would be great, but it's not that good. So back to the drawing board I went. And I'm looking on YouTube, and I'm looking and looking and looking, and you know, I finally went to Etsy, and I'm looking for, you know, anything. We don't have, what do you call it in the States? It's not Joann's, it's, what is it, Big Lots? Or it's something like that. We don't have that here. So, trying to find anything is like, if we don't have what you have, then we have to make do with what we have. So, I got a whole bunch of fabric last year at a big sale. So, I used this quilted fabric. This is it. And this is what I've made. And it'll probably give you a big glare. I might have to zoom out just a minute. Yeah. It's long, and each one has a plastic pocket with a zipper. Every one of them. But let me tell you, I have been a quilter for years and years. Was a quilter. I haven't quilted in a while. But working with plastic is unbelievable. I have to say that. But I got it done. My one blunder, well, there was a couple. I took the fabric and folded the edge over. I see I haven't cut all my threads yet. I took this fabric and folded it over and sewed it down. Then I found my seam binding. So I didn't need to fold it down, which, you know, in a way has made this a little bit more sturdy. And then I'm thinking, well, now I've got to cover it inside with vinyl. So I covered it inside with vinyl and stitched that down. And I didn't need to do that either, because now I've covered the whole thing with fabric. So what I did was I made these pockets. I followed a YouTube video on making sort of like these. I didn't leave a lip on each pocket because I needed exactly what I wanted here. But I did add strips of fabric when sewing these in. So I added strips. I'll bring you down now. I added strips of fabric in here to give this a little more stability. So it's never good. This is never going to pull apart. And the plastic that I got, I was not paying huge amounts of money for something I wasn't sure about. So what I bought was just a plastic tablecloth cover. And that's what this is. However, yes, it has a few wrinkles in it, but as the girl on YouTube said, a hair blower or a heat gun, but the heat gun you got to be really careful because you can melt it. But I had to do that a few times to heat it up a little bit so I could get the worst of it out. And yeah, so now I've got one pocket that is just stuff I've made. Everything else is Tim Holtz. Everything else in here is Tim Holtz. Jeez, I can't get you all in. This is bad. Yeah. This is my envelopes that I've made, and the rest is all Tim Holtz. And when I could, I kept the packaging and put it in the back. So when I run out, I know what to buy. This one here, I couldn't keep because they were boxes. See, and I don't have a good memory. So I should really cut the photo booth out, and I should remember found relatives, goodness sakes, but I won't, and that's just how it is. Old people forget, and I do. So that's my new thing, and you know what? I'm going to show you what I had this in. This big bin. That's how much space I saved. But I don't know how to close this up. That's my next dilemma, is how to keep this, like, it's a great idea, but it's sticky. That's the problem. It's sticky. So if I set it up on its side, I can usually get it. So then it's good. But yeah, it's big. And I can't roll it. I thought maybe I could roll it up, but no. No can do. So, but if I took the camera down and showed you my room, you wouldn't believe it. I am stacked to the brim. I have printed papers till the cows come home. Oh, I have books. I've got books in the hallway. It's like, oh, I used to think I was bad when I was doing mixed media, but this junk journal stuff, holy, it's just like you just collect everything. I'm going to show you something that I've been collecting. And it's silly, really. But everyone collects it, so I figured, well, I better. So here's all my envelopes. Jeez. Do you think I have enough now? Oh my gosh. And then I just have to grab it if I can. Hang on. Yeah, I put an elastic around it because this is all the heavier stuff we can collage on. That's junk mail, right? Like, I don't know. Does everyone save this stuff? I've even been cutting up Kleenex boxes for tags. Like, wow. You won't believe the boxes I have. My husband says you're a hoarder. And maybe I am. I don't know. It's bad. And all my mixed media stuff, well, I still have all my paint. I still have all my brushes. I have to store that stuff. All the mediums. All the different paints. Wow. This room is jammed to the nines. Jammed. It's looking better right now than it did last week. Last week you couldn't walk in here hardly. But this week it's a lot better. And I'm hoping to get it a lot much better than it is right now. But anyway, that's what I came to show you. And, you know, it doesn't seem like much, but this was a brain twister for me. Wow. I just wasn't sure. And, I just sort of went with it. Because having somebody show you how to sew one pouch doesn't tell you how to put it into something. Like this. It doesn't show you how to do this part. I even looked for a pattern. I couldn't find a pattern either. And somebody else's pattern I probably wouldn't be able to follow. Because, like sometimes patterns are good, sometimes they're not so good. So I haven't got this quite right. It's sticky. That's the thing. The plastic sticks to plastic. So I don't know. Yeah. I think it's a great idea, and it doesn't take up much room. But yeah, I'll see how I get along. I'm going to have to make something to close this thing, to keep it closed, like tie it shut, or I was going to use one of these Smash Book elastics, but that doesn't fit right. So this is bigger than that, or it's not big enough here, like. Oh, and I was going to show you too that not only did I make the pouches and the case, but I also made pockets in here. But my seam binding hangs me up on those. So this I couldn't fit in. So I've got a pocket on each end. One here and one over here. This one's deeper, but yeah. Yeah. So this took me quite a while. Probably, I didn't work at it like 4 hours a day or anything. I can't sit at my chair that long. I have a very bad back, so I have to leave my craft room and go and get relaxed somewhere else because I need a new chair. I think that's what it is. But anyway, enough yakking. That's my new addition, and I'm hoping that it's going to work out good for me. If not, I guess it'll be a great makeup bag. Anyways, I'm going to sign off now. Bye, everyone.